the wife crocheted that for me,
You need champagne.
for me to kneel on and sit on while I tell the story. And so, you need to get on your knees,
Okay. The baby's gonna spill.
and you don't touch that.
Is that good? Did you enjoy that?
Oops. So, back in the late 1783s, the Montgolfier brothers, two noble Frenchmen, were sitting there watching their wives doing the laundry. And they were in the fabric business, the crochet fabric type business, or not crochet. Got that on. What the hell is that paper?
They were paper makers for the
Yeah,
King
they
of
were
France.
paper mache manufacturers. Okay, so they noticed that every time the wives walked by the fire, their skirts would billow and everything. And they said, you know, I bet you if we built something in the shape of a skirt like that and everything, put a top in it, fill it full of smoke, because that's what they had. They didn't know about heat technology yet. They just knew about the smoke. Fill it full of smoke, I bet we could fly. So they built this thing, and they were getting ready to inflate it, and the King of France said, hey, what are you guys doing? And they told him. They said, oh no, we don't even know if you can breathe if you get off of the ground. What do you mean, fly? He says, let's put in a couple of farm animals first and see if that's going to work. So they put a duck and a chicken and a goat in the basket, and they filled that thing full of smoke, and they had it tied to the ground. It's filling full of smoke from the big bonfire they built under it. It's straining on the ropes, so they cut the ropes, and sure enough, it lifts off and takes off, flies out over the countryside, and comes back down nice and easy. And during the landing, as the rumor goes, apparently the goat got jarred a little bit and took a side step and broke the duck's wing. And so from the very first flight, we've had our very first quack up. And there's people that can't believe I still say that after 21 years, but I do. But anyway, it was nice and safe. Well, the king says, that's fine and dandy, but you're still not going to do it because you're noblemen. So we're going to put a couple of volunteers in there. Well, they went to their Foreign Legion, the French Foreign Legion, and they asked for volunteers. And the first volunteer that raised his hand and stepped forward was Jean-Francois Pilatre de Rosier, and a buddy of his. And his buddy's name is still out there, but I can't remember it. But
The Marquis d'Orléans.
put them in the basket, and built another fire, and got this thing going with the fire. And filled it all full of smoke, cut the ropes, and sure enough, it landed out there. And they were chasing in their buggies and horses and everything like that. Well, it was in October, November of that year in France. And so all the farmers are out harvesting their fields and stuff. Well, they see this fire-breathing, smoke-belching dragon coming out of the sky with these two people in its clutches. And so when it lands, they attack it with their pitchforks and their poles and their rakes and everything and destroy this envelope. Well, the Montgolfiers say, hey, we can't be building a balloon every time we want to do it. And they got the okay from the King of France, since these two volunteers lived to land and everything. So the Montgolfiers decided they're going to take the next flight. And they do. But this time they got a case of champagne with them. So when they fly out into a different part of the countryside, these peasants and farmers and workers hadn't seen this fire-breathing, smoke-belching dragon yet. They come over to attack it. They start waving bottles of champagne. No, we're doing this on purpose. Let's have some fun. We're Frenchmen. Let's have a toast. So that's how champagne got into it right away. Well, as the sport grew, it spread throughout Europe and got over into the British Isles and everything. And as the legend goes, there was an Irish monk sitting on his mountaintop doing his morning testimonials to himself and meditation. And one of these hot air, fire-breathing, smoke-belching dragons fly across in front of him. And he wrote a poem about it. And we all know who this author is on this, who this monk was. His name was Anonymous. You read all of his stuff. So, over the years, as it went on, they adopted this poem as the balloonist prayer. And so that's what we do for first-timers that fly in a hot air balloon. We're going to say the balloonist prayer over you. When we're done, you bend over without using your hand, grab your cup in your teeth, and drink your champagne. Now you can use your hand on the ground to balance you if you need to or something, but, and you don't want to spill any. Okay? Now I got to stand for this. Hats off. Well, I'm the only one with a hat. The winds have welcomed you with softness.
The sun has blessed you with its warm hands.
You have
Flown so high and so well. God has joined you in your laughter and set you gently back into the loving arms of Mother Earth. Cheers.
Cheers.
Daddy, cheers. Cheers.
You good? All right.
Let me hold it.
Oh, that's good.
Help you out
Yeah, thank
and
you.
welcome you to ballooning.
Thank you.
You betcha. And so there we have it.
That's it.
That's it.